PDN News Updates. Here is Jarek Sablon from our PDN Newsroom. This is brought to you by our sponsor, KFC Guam.
A new system under a nearly $31 million contract with an owed backlog of vendor payments. That's how it's been for weeks since the government of Guam transitioned to the new financial management and information system, which is now working through a backlog of late vendor payments it inherited from the old system, according to Director of Administration Director Edward Byrne. There was a backlog of around 4,000 individual payments reported on the old AS400 system, and there have also been delays caused by transferring information to the new system, Byrne said. Some data had to be transferred manually. Paper checks also had to be issued in some cases. He could not provide an exact number of late payments that were outstanding or definite timelines on when people who were waiting on a check might get them. In some cases, there might be more information required for a payment to be made, which could delay a payout. The number of COVID-19 cases on Guam are steadily decreasing, but the island is seeing a surge of flu reports and salmonella is on the rise, according to the Department of Public Health and Social Services. There were 65 COVID-19 cases reported in March, down from 142 in February and 508 in January. The island has had a low hospitalization rate for the virus in recent weeks, as has much of the United States, according to Public Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Cases of influenza and flu-like illnesses were stable in February and early March, with about 12 cases a week being reported. Then the island saw a surge during the last 2 weeks of the month, with 34 and 31 cases reported respectively. Public Health is also monitoring the rise in salmonella infections from 2020 through 2023. Between 2 and 5 cases were reported in the first quarter of each year. In the first quarter of 2024, however, there have been 10 cases reported. One of the standout issues that veterans raised during Monday's 5-hour-long legislative oversight hearing on the Guam Office of Veterans Affairs is the difficulty applying for and getting approval for federal benefits. Local efforts to train and hire more representatives to help people file veteran benefit claims have not resulted in more assistance, officials said at the hearing, where some 50 veterans and advocates showed up. Navy veteran Raymond Perez told senators that he got out of the Navy in 1983, but never applied for medical benefits with the Department of Veterans Affairs because he never got sick. Then, some 30 years later, he got sick 6 times in a single year and decided to apply. He said he was exposed to asbestos, but was told by the government that he made too much money to qualify and was questioned for waiting so long to apply. Perez said that the VA denied him benefits 4 times over 14 years and is still going through the process to get proper compensation. He had turned to a local veterans nonprofit group for help. Nearly 4 months after submitting their petition to become the 6th charter school on Guam, Business and Technology Academy Charter School expects a 90% chance of approval of their application. They seek to become the pioneering institution on Guam that could prepare high school students for aviation careers. The charter school's vice chairman, Joe Mesa, said based on all the documents they have submitted to the Guam Academy of Charter School Council, which oversees charter schools and ensures their compliance with current laws, he is almost certain that the school will secure charter approval. The school submitted its petition on December 15, 2023, and underwent a public hearing with the GAC's council on February 7. The verdict of his petition will be disclosed to the public during the council's hearing set for Tuesday. For more of these stories, log on to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.